So hey guys, we're back with another video. This is another one on remodeling the pull behind. We took a little break there for a while, thus the bogging. You can see it's kind of cool outside, but we did manage to get, I'll flip you around here and talk to you like that. We did manage to get the camper doors, or the cabinet doors, all painted. Didn't paint the backside. Nobody's really going to see them. I can come back later if I want to do the painting back here. I've got all my hinges and stuff. We opted to paint. It was a little bit cheaper than buying all new hinges and stuff, and so far they've turned out pretty good. We use the Rust-Oleum hammered paint. We'll see how well the durability is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to start putting the hinges on so we can get these cabinet doors reinstalled. We've got a lot going on this camper. When I take you in, I'll show you some more stuff inside there. But for right now, we're going to put a few of these hinges on, just a couple of them. Got like 6 screws, 3 for each hinge, and then the cabinet pull down there is 1 screw. So we'll put these on, and then we'll go in the camper and show you what we got going on in there. So like I said, this ain't too bad, these hinges. We've got them painted right here. So the painted side, I painted them on this side so you could get the hinge real good. But the hinge is actually going to mount like this right here on the cabinet door. And I'm just going to use the existing holes. If I got any holes that are stripped out, it's not going to take a lot of pressure on these. Like I said, you're going to put 3 screws in each hinge. And you could have a hinge with 2 screws, but it's the same process. We're just doing this one really quick, you know, to document it and get it on the video. I've got about actually 10 doors to do so we can get them put back on today. And it's not going to take too much force. I mean, that's all I'm going to put on it. We'll grab us another hinge, and I always kind of break it open, especially after I paint it. That way everything's nice and loose when we go to install it. Then on the door pulls, got them painted over here on the door pulls. You're just going to push your screw in from the back side. You'll see a little nub sticking out there on it. And I just twist her on a little bit. And that's snug enough. There you have it. So like I said, I've got about 10 more of these doors to do. So I'm going to finish them up before we take you inside. That way I can get all them done, get all them ready to install. We'll get them rehung, and we'll go over some stuff that we're doing. Okay guys, we've got all the handles and the hinges put on the doors. And there's exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've got all that. We're stepping inside the abyss here. We got to flip some lights on when we get in. But it's a mess. We got tools and paint buckets and everything. Need to clean it up a little bit. 7,000 screws there on the counter. So this is pretty much, flip the slide on, not that it helps any, pretty much where we left off on that last remodel video. It's been a minute since we did all this. I've been in here doing a few things. As far as the backsplash goes right here, I'm actually probably going to put another piece of Luan board right here and trim it in and just go ahead and paint all this, and then we'll put our vent back up here. I've got some trim pieces to cover up the seam, and we're going to paint all this over to the exit sign pretty much for the time being until we can figure out what we want to do on the actual backsplash. But she's all painted. We're going to get started hanging these cabinet doors. I'll try to set you up somewhere here for one or two of them, and then we'll go in the house for the rest of the surprises. Okay, for this, for these cabinet doors right here, I'm still going to be using the existing screw holes, same as we did for the hinges. So I even left my little locking brackets on. So I kind of flip my hinges out a little bit, get them kind of where I want them at. I better get a screw in my hand here. As far as that goes, I can just, I'll kind of line it up on my locking bracket here, and I'll put it in place in there. And then I'll just line up my holes over here. Then get me a screw started. Then I'll come up to the top and do the same thing with the top. Then I'll do the remaining two. There we have it. So now I'm going to move over to this other side, because these will be the same, and then all of these over here on this side will be the same. I'll actually have to mount new hardware and stuff on these two doors down here where we replaced the cabinet, sort of built the new frame. I'll actually have to remount all that, but you get you set up right here on this door right here. That's the microwave, of course, right there. Sorry for the bad lighting. The sun's kind of not cooperating today. But then on this door, I'm actually going to put a couple screws in the hinges. And the screws are silver, by the way. Later on, I'll probably spray me some paint in a little cup and brush over them. It's not a big deal right now. These are up and out of the way, and kind of guide this into the hole. You just want to get that one started so you can actually come over here and start your other one. And once you get your other one started, you can kind of torque it down a little bit. Then you put your other two in. Now we're going to move on to, so these have the hydraulics. So we're going to get them put back in place. Sometimes your head it comes in handy. But that'll hold your door up there enough for you can get these screws started. And you got two screws, so don't cinch them down real tight. Don't cinch the first one down real tight. And then that it'll hold your cabinet door up. Then you just close it. So there's these two cabinet doors installed. As I said, our microwave is going to go back up here. We are going to put it back in. We've still got some work to do down here under this. I've got the bathroom door. The bathroom door's painted and the trim's painted for it. We'll get it on. Show you what it's like, but it's your standard install. You got a couple hinges here and at the bottom. Well, here and at the bottom. Then you've just got your door latch. So we're gonna press pause on this for just a second, and we're gonna go in and go over some of the stuff we got for the camper. We're not installing it all today. I'm gonna try to get the rest of these cabinet doors installed today, and then work on future projects as we can. But we'll pause it right here and we'll run in the house. All right, we got a whole pile of stuff gonna go in this camper. I've done opened a couple of boxes I ain't. First little thing I'll show you is I got it off Amazon. It's not a Max Air, it's not a Fantastic. It's RVLOVENT or whatever. It's a roof vent fan. It's reversible. So we're going to be installing it in place of our air conditioner. We're taking off the rooftop air conditioner. The air conditioner is leaking Freon, which leads me to the second little project. Definitely not unboxing this guy right here right now. It's it's a Della. It's a 12,000 BTU mini split. Seen another guy's YouTube page. He installed one in a camper real similar to ours. Ours is going to be a little different. I'm going to do my own install video. But his channel is called Exploring the Outdoors. I believe his name is Tim Havern. I might have that wrong. Sorry if I do. But I'm going to tag him somewhere in this area. Because his install was pretty detailed. Looked pretty good. But as I said, it's a mini split, so I'll walk around and show you here. You've got This is the outside unit, and in this box you have the inside unit. So I'll link this item number in my post as well. We did order it off Amazon as well. The next, over here in this box, which I've also already opened, so I'll go ahead and show that to you. We've actually got a whole set of jacks. This one is the electric jack, electric tongue jack. So it's looks to be pretty nice. It's got the level indicator on top. You've got your actuator switch up here. It just hooks up hot and ground. There'll be an install video on this as well. Then, behind the mini split, I'll just get one of them out of the box. I've already got it open too. Our back stabilizer jacks were pretty rusted, so I went ahead and ordered a whole new set of the stabilizer jacks for the back, but also I got 2 extras. We're going to put them on the front as well. I noticed the camper rocks a little bit more toward the front without them, so I'm going to put a whole set of these guys on here. They're 5,000 pound capacity, so should be good enough for what we got going on. So I'll set this back over here in the box. So I'm going to get back to installing some doors, because as you can see, we got a lot of content that's going to be coming up. From installing them stabilizer jacks, installing a tongue jack, installing a mini split in this thing. And like I said, go check out Tim's video from Exploring the Outdoors. I'll tag him in the description as well. He acts like he's got a lot going on too. Believe he's from Texas, so you definitely want to check him out. Like I said, we're also going to install that roof vent in the roof after we take out the old AC. So we're going to have a ton of content on this camper. It's not just going to be painting and blah 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 blah. We're going to do we're making the bottom bunk down here. We're going to turn it into a kennel for our dogs. Give them a place to sleep. Give them their own bed, their own little area in the camper, because it's big enough. Like I said, we're going to turn the dinette into a full-size bed for me and the wife. Got all the stuff right here in the back of the truck for it, and got a whole load of stuff going on, including the doors. So stay tuned to the channel. I mean, if you really want to see some stuff, we're going to have a lot of content coming up. I guess that's about it for this video. So, well, like, comment, subscribe. And as always, we'll see you camping.